अर्धकायं महावीरं चन्द्रादित्यविमर्दनं सिंहकागर्भसम्भूतं तं राहुं प्रणमाम्यहम्. Namaskar. In continuation of the discussion about Sri Muthuswami Dikshita's Navagraha Kritis and medical astrology, today I will be discussing about Rahu Graha, which is part 9 of the discussion episodes. Rahu, also known as Dragon's Head, is the north lunar node, and it, along with Ketu, is a shadow planet that causes eclipse Grahanam. Rahu and Ketu, both known as Chaya Graham, thus no Rashi is allotted to Rahu and Ketu. Rahu comes under malefic group Grahas. Rahu induces laziness, delays, and hurdles in work. Unlike other Grahas, Rahu and Ketu always move backwards, retro. They both move exactly in opposite Rashis, that is nearly 180 degrees opposite to each other. For example, if Rahu is in Rishabha Rashi, Taurus, Ketu will be in Vrichiga Rashi, Scorpio. Normally, it takes a duration of 18 months for them to pass through from one Rashi to another Rashi. According to some Vidwans, Rahu is considered as the minister of Asuras and rules Kumbha Rashi along with Shani, and also beneficial when in Kanya Rashi. The popular story behind formation of Rahu and Ketu is the Devatas and Asuras churned the Kshirasagara to extract Amrutam, which is considered to be elixir of immortality, Amratvam. Rahu and Ketu were actually upper and lower part of Asura. His name was Swarabhanu. When Amrutam was extracted from Samudra, Vishnu in the form of Mohini started distributing that among Devatas. Swarabhanu disguised himself as Devata and sat along with the Devatas for Amrutapanam. Vishnu, as Mohini, while offering Amrutam to Swarabhanu, realized that he is not a Devata, and Surya and Chandra also noticed and informed Mohini. But by the time few drops of Amrutam, which was consumed by Swarabhanu, made him Amara, that is immortal. Vishnu as Mohini cut off his head with Sudarshana Chakra, but he did not die. The upper part of Swarabhanu became Rahu and lower part became Ketu. As sun and moon, that is Surya and Chandra, were one of the reason for this formation, they became permanent enemies to Rahu and Ketu. According to Vedic astrology, sun and moon are the most important part of our life. The physical health, strength, and fitness all are connected to the Surya, sun. Mind, emotions, and ability to make sense of our life are connected to moon, that is Chandra. Rahu and Ketu are lunar nodes and formed when Chandra's path crosses that of Surya in the Rashi chart. If this happens, when Chandra is exactly opposite to Surya and both are either with Rahu and Ketu, Chandra Grahanam, that is lunar eclipse, happens. When Chandra is with Surya, in the same Rashi, in the same degree, along with Rahu and Ketu also in the same degree, Surya Grahanam, that is solar eclipse, happens. Eclipses often being new beginnings of opportunities in our lives and are also responsible for sudden breakdowns. Many whose nakshatras get affected by that particular period of eclipse, Grahanam, face unexpected events and sudden changes which can throw them out of their comfort zone. Blue, black, ash, smoky colors are associated with Rahu. As Rahu behaves similar to Shani, praying to Rahu on Saturday considered to be beneficial. Gomedha, that is honey colored hexotin, gem, mixed metal, udad dal, that is minnapappu, fertilizers, pesticides, chemical with strong pungent smell like sulfur dioxide gas are connected to Rahu. Rahu has a role to play whenever a poisonous substance is included or involved. Also, Rahu causes emotional imbalances if placed negatively. Politicians and occult sciences too are connected with Rahu. Same time, if Rahu sits in an auspicious place or position in a person's horoscope, then luck is brightened. The person attains sharp intellect, receives honor and fame in society. Rahu can give Raja Yogam, and the native rarely suffers financially. Rahu is Vata by nature. Arudra Nakshatram, that is Tiruvadarai, Swati, and Satabisham, that is Sadayam, are nakshatras come under lordship of Rahu. Body parts connected to Rahu: blood, brain, skin, semen, nerves, slow movement of limbs, lungs, and other respiratory organs, all are connected to Rahu. According to some Pandits, the Purva Janma, that is previous birth memories, also, along with the previous Janma, karma, are connected to Rahu. Diseases connected to Rahu: heart diseases and heartburn, wickedness, mischief, obsession, confusion, poisoning and snake bites, injury, wound in legs, epilepsy, hiccups and stammering, diseases connected to cheeks, suicidal tendencies, mental and physical weakness, fear and anxiety, piles, chronic diseases, some types of cancer, leprosy, mysterious diseases, fungal infections, constipation, cholera, and vata related diseases. Also, some vices like smoking, being alcoholic, drug addicts. Negatively placed, Rahu can make a person murder, thief, and chance of imprisonment. Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar composed Smaramyaham Sadarahum in Ragam Ramapriya, also known as Rama Manohari. According to some Vidwan, the Kritis on Rahu and Ketu are composed by followers of Dikshitar to complete the set of Navagrahas, even though the signature Mudra, that is Guru Guha, used in the compositions. Ragam Rama Manohari is 52nd Melakarta Ragam in 72 Melakarta scale system of Carnatic music. It is the Pratimadhyama equivalent of Chakravakam, which is the 16th Melakarta Ragam. According to many scholars, Ramapriya and Rama Manohari are two different ragas. Rama Manohari is Janya Ragam of Ramapriya. Now going back to Rama Manohari, which is according to Sri Muthuswami Dikshita, is the 52nd Melakarta Ragam, has strong healing effect on all systems of human body. The strong Shadjam along with Shuddha Rishabham helps in supporting the Mooladhara, to which the limbs are associated. Whole pelvic portion gets strengthened. The Rishabha Gandharam Swaras, representing Jala and Agni Tattva, regulates the activities of the organs connected to the reproductive, excretory, digestive system. Antaragandharam, Shuddha Rishabham combination very well works with the lower portion of our body. The Pratimadhyama Prayoga strengthens the Anahata Chakra and above. Organs related to respiratory and circulatory system receive the positive energy with Pratimadhyam Prayogam. This also supports the thymus gland, which helps with our immunity system. The 12 petals of Anahata Chakra, as mentioned by Sri Sarangadeva in his work Sangeeta Ratnakara, talks about various emotions. One of them is crushing, which actually represents the weakness, weak emotions. To crush the negativity, like negative thoughts, like suicidal tendencies, surrendering to vices like alcoholism, smoking, drug addiction, to escape from reality. A strong mind helps to overcome this kind of negativity. The natural Vadi Samvadi connectivity of Madhyamam and Nishadam Swaras is reflected here. Kaisiga Nishadam with Chatushiti Daivatam helps in activating Soman Chakra, which has 16 all positive petals. Thus, the brain, neurosystem, and all major activities of the whole body becomes strong and healthy. A strong physical, emotional, and mental health can face the negative impact of Rahu being in malefic position. And Ragam, Rama Manohari, and composition of Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar, Smaramyaham Sadaraham, provides the required remedy. We thank Dr. Meenakshi Ravi for giving us the opportunity to be part of Nada Arogya.
स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुं स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुं स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुं स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुं सूर्यचन्द्र वीक्षं विकृतदेहं स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुं सूर्यचन्द्र वीक्षं विकृतदेहं स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुम् सुरासुरं रोगहरम् सुरासुरं रोगहरं सर्पादि भीतिहरं सुरासुरं रोगहरं सर्पादि भीतिहरं शूर्पसनसुखकरं शूलयुधधरकरं शूर्पसनसुखकरं शूलयुधधरकरं स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुं सूर्यचन्द्र वीक्षं विकृतदेहं स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुम् कराळवदनं कठिनं कयानार्न करुणार्द्रपाङ्गं चतुर्भुजं खड्गकेटादिधरणं कराळवदनं कठिनं कयानार्न करुणार्द्रपाङ्गं चतुर्भुजं खड्गकेटादिधरणं चर्मादिनीलवस्त्रं गोमेदकाभरणं शनिशुक्रमेत्रगुरुगुहसन्तोषकरणं चर्मादिनीलवस्त्रं गोमेदकाभरणं शनिशुक्रमेत्रगुरुगुहसन्तोषकरणं स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुं सूर्यचन्द्र वीक्षं विकृतदेहं स्मराम्यहं सदा राहुम्